How's everybody this morning?
Well,
Good, good. I was up at, oh no, I was up at 3 this morning. My wife took the train to DC this morning. Had to be in Roanoke at before 6, so I'm fading a little bit. Sorry about that. Trying to get my act together here. Today is an easier day in some ways, but you need to think. Today, I'm going to give you the parameter. Are there any questions on that quiz? Wasn't quite the turnout that I was hoping for on that. Was it anything in particular about the material or Brother Matt's delivery or just harder stuff, or what do y'all think?
No, it was good. My notes might have not had enough substance.
Okay.
Because I always got the general idea, but when it came to expounding on it, I was at a blank.
The specifics on it, yeah.
So it definitely wasn't an outside problem.
Okay, all right. When he comes back to do his next, the next one he does, I think it's the first week of December, he does risk versus rewarded. It's kind of about investments. And there'll be some specifics in that one too, so take really good notes. And I'll try to figure out a way to give y'all some extra credit here to pull some grades up a little bit. So we talked and had some fun a couple weeks ago now about what things cost. Remember that? So today I'm going to ask you to take the class period and begin working on your budget. So, and I'm going to give you some parameters. So let me go over these parameters. Make sure everybody understands what they're working with. And you can do your budget on the bottom or the back of this or whatever. If you finish today, you can turn it in. If not, if you want to take it home and think about it, it's technically due before the beginning of class next week. So some of this I did for you. In prior years, I asked the students to do some of it, but I figured the taxes, I figured the taxes for you this time, but I want to make sure you understand how I got them. So on that box on the right-hand side, I assumed a federal tax rate of 10%. That would be low probably. State at 5 1/4. What's FICA? Who remembers what FICA is?
Oh, shoot, that was... I recognize that abbreviation. I can't remember.
Social Security. That's your Social Security and Medicare tax called FICA, Federal Insurance something. But FICA is Social Security and Medicare, 7.65%. You'll pay that the rest of your life. So you'll see FICA a lot on every pay stub from now till you finish. So that's not an insignificant number, almost 23% of your paycheck coming out before you get it. I assume the husband is making $22 an hour and the wife is $17 an hour. If in your head you want to switch it and the wife makes more, that's cool. Either way, it's $39 per hour combined income. If she works, if you decide for her not to work, you can do that, but you have to subtract her wage. So you got to make that decision on whether you can afford daycare or not, and whether she's going to work or not. So you can make that up however you want. Just if she doesn't work, you can't count her income, okay? They have 2 children, ages 2 and 5. So their gross family wages, there are 2,080 work hours in a year. You don't need to know that specifically, except it's one of those trivia questions that come up. You might want to just remember it. There's 2,000, how many hours are there in a year? If I need to figure out my annual salary, take your hourly wage and multiply it by 2,080, and that will give you how much you make in a year. That's how many work hours there are in 1 year. So at $39 times 2,080 hours, that's $81,120 you have to work with, but your taxes are 22.9% of that. So I subtracted the 18,576, and so you're left with net 62,543. Yes.
What was the formula for finding work hours again?
It's your hourly rate times 2,080. So you see where it says 39 times 2,080 off to the right there?
Oh, I see it now.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, no, that's fine. So that's how you figure out how much your gross is before taxes. Hourly rate times 2,080. So you, then I took the 62,000 and divided it by 12, and that gives me a monthly salary of $5,211.96 in yellow. That's your monthly income that you're gonna budget with. If the wife does work, you have to factor in daycare. You can't say grandparents. I'm not letting you have that option. That's been pulled on me before. So you have to factor in daycare if you choose for the second spouse to work. If she doesn't work, you can't count her income. They have a car payment of $400 a month that you have to factor in. They have a student loan payment of $100 a month. The 2-year-old is not potty trained yet, which means what?
Daycare's gonna go up.
And what else? Diapers. Diapers, yeah.
So, is it possible that there's a world where it's more cost efficient for your wife not to work and just
Yep.
let her stay at home and take care of the kid because it'd be more expensive to put it into childcare?
There is a world where that is true. Yet you gotta run the numbers. Here's how much she makes. So if you wanted to figure out how much she makes in a year, you could take the 17 times 2,080. That would give you just her annual salary. And then you can figure out what daycare and gasoline and clothes for her and all the things that it costs for your wife to work and make that decision. So the 2-year-old is not potty trained yet, so there's diapers involved. You live in a rented apartment. I didn't tell you how much your rent was, but it needs to be a reasonable number for a 2-bedroom apartment. So you can't say $500 a month. That's not reasonable. Okay. Husband commutes 30 minutes each way to work, which means what?
Gas.
Gas. Wife works close to home, her gas is less. Beyond that, you have to make decisions on all those things we talked about. Insurances, food, gifts, set-asides for all those things that we were setting aside money for. Did anybody write down that list when Addison put it up on the board? I know you were keeping the number. Did anybody write down the list? Maybe, do you think maybe you have it? You want to just read off some of those things so we can refresh our memory, Lily? What were some of those things we had to be sure and include?
There's tithe, food, diapers, clothes, childcare, electricity, cell phone, internet, insurance, renter's insurance, car insurance, health insurance, life insurance, household items, gas, irregular expenses, car repairs, Christmas gifts, entertainment, gym membership, vacation, 3 to 6 months living expenses, and school /
Okay. Okay. There's probably some others that didn't make that list.
I think we were too broke to put too much on.
Say again?
I think we were too broke to put too much on there.
I get it. So this is an exercise in can I live on $5,211.96 net per month? Sounds like a lot of money.
Do people?
And children.
Yeah. So go ahead and if you have questions, you can ask me. This is sort of a conversational exercise for class today. Again, if you finish before the end of class, you can turn it in. If not, just submit it to me before the beginning of class next week. Anybody have any questions?
How many extra listings do you want at least?
I don't need a number. It's just if you don't, I will mark it down if you don't do a good job of remembering the important things and doing a good job. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to live on these 3 things and I'm going to be a hermit and I'm going to stay in a cave and That's not what I'm looking for. This is an exercise in, I'm getting out of school, I got married, I've got 2 kids, now how am I gonna do this? What all do I have to pay for? Okay, that's what this exercise is. Okay, go ahead and jump in.
Where do you want us to write that?
You can do it on the back, you can do it on a piece of notebook paper if you want lined paper to do it separately. Either way, everybody's got a calculator on their phone, right, so they can add and subtract.
I have a question. What do you want us to do again? Like just like the basis of it.
Start making a budget. What are the things I need to account for in a basic monthly budget? So if you're gonna allocate $300 a week for groceries, multiply by 4, that's $1,200 a month. So it's a monthly budget. Whatever, if you come up with something, here's how much I'm gonna spend a week, convert it to a month. I want a monthly budget.
Yes, sir. And that's including all the listings up here.
It has to assume those things. So you have to put the car payment in, you have to put the student loan payment in, you have to assume the 2-year-old is not potty trained, et cetera. You've got rent to take care of, Addison.
Am I allowed to use my phone to research? So if we're both commuting to work every single day, we're gonna each need a car. Because I can't think of any. I don't know.
Does
So
that
would
mean
I-
there's- I'm sorry, go ahead.
Would I be allowed to use my phone just to run the numbers?
Sure, sure.
Is there 2 car payments? Or
There's
is-
just one car payment, so you can assume one car is paid for.
Oh, okay, great.
That's why I said there's just one car payment. Could have made it harder and said 2 car payments, and that would have made the decision of whether your wife works even harder,
Get a raise.
or the other spouse. I keep saying wife, that's sexist, I guess, but the other spouse.
What insurances do we list? We listed car insurance.
Renters, car, health, and life.
For instance, if your wife works, you for sure have 2 auto insurance payments, right?
Mhm.
Because she has a car that she has to take to work.
Lily, how much did we say it was for the insurances per month?
Renters was 17.
Mhm.
Car was 400. Health was 650. And then life was 30.
Like health was $650.
But also,
And then insurance.
and there was the only insurances we listed off was renters, car, health, and life.
Yeah, I think that's all the necessities.
There are other insurances if you want them, dental insurance as a for instance, or,
Are we allowed to say that the insurances come with the job,
yeah,
Sweet.
so they can be free?
I'm sorry?
Can they be free?
Health insurance cannot be free. That's the big one that can't be free. Auto insurance is not gonna be provided by your employer. Renter's insurance is not gonna be provided. Your employer may provide dental insurance, he may provide vision insurance. They're gonna likely provide health insurance, but it can't be free in this exercise. That's a big bite out of everybody's budget. I wanna make sure you capture that.
What is renters insurance?
17.
17 a month?
Just $17.
Oh.
No, I think it was by month.
It was what?
It might have been by month, but I don't know.
Yeah, per month it's 17.
Oh, okay. I was like just 17, like one
No,
installment. I was like,
no.
no way.
Yeah, it was $17.
Well, compared to car and health, car insurance is gonna be around like upwards of $600 per month since you have 2 cars.
It says on the thing, childcare is $800. And like the average rate is like $2,500 for 2 kids.
What? For what?
For daycare, the average
Per
is
month?
1,000 to 2,500.
That actually sounds about right.
That's a lot of money.
Did everybody catch that? That's a good number to use.
It's almost, yeah, it's way cheaper to, because at that point, the wife isn't making enough to cover childcare.
But that you're cutting your
You're
yearly
cutting your
in half.
income, yeah, but also,
Like literally in half. You would be making 30. She makes 35,000. So I mean, you would still be making some money off of it. So
yeah, you'd be
it's-
cutting in half, but as much as she's making, you're losing more because daycare per month is more expensive.
How much is it per
Because
month?
you're paying for daycare every
1,000
single
to
month.
2,500.
You're not even making, like the wife isn't even making $1,000.
So that comes out to 36,000 at most per year.
Per year.
Yeah.
So she's not even making enough, so
Yeah.
that's $1,000 that
Okay,
you
well,
can
she ain't
save.
working. Oh,
Yeah.
that's,
So we're gonna get rid of a car, and she's gonna stay home.
Yeah, so it cuts
Selling
down,
a car.
Well, she's gonna need a car if she's home alone with the kids.
the grandparents, no, I'm kidding.
that is a good point, Lily.
Yeah, do you wanna leave her at home with the kids and no car? No way to take them to the doctor,
Can
no
we-
way to take them to the
Can
playground?
we switch?
Huh?
Can we switch jobs?
Switch?
So I'm gonna
What?
drive a motorcycle.
Motorcycles are more expensive.
No, it's not, dude.
It's not.
No.
Not for winter.
Insurance might be higher.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but you pay like 5K for a decent bike.
How are you gonna fit a family of 4 on?
No, it's just for
You'll
me.
figure it out.
Motorcycle.
If it's a 30-minute commute, like,
Okay, we're not
you can
doing
get
it.
a lot of gas to the gap.
Yeah, but
A
if
lot
it's
of
snowing,
miles
you
to the
can't
gallon.
drive a motorcycle to work. You die.
No, you wouldn't
Yes,
die.
you would.
You just got, you've rode a bike before?
Yeah.
It's same
Not in the
principle,
snow.
2 wheels, you just,
There's not enough
String.
friction in the motorcycle to drive in the
well, if you
snow.
drive on the side of the road where it's like the gravels
You can't do
and
that,
stuff,
it's illegal.
You can't do that on the highway.
You cannot
You
do
can't
that.
ride on the shoulder on 220.
only if you get caught. Like,
I'm telling your dad you're cooked.
Yeah, we're telling your
this
dad.
is why he won't let me get my motorcycle license.
What? Doesn't he have one, or is that a dirt bike?
How are we supposed to find our yearly income again?
Yearly income, 2,080 times the hourly rate.
And we're assuming that they both, well, yeah, that they both get 40 hours.
And then
Right.
how did we find the monthly again?
Divide by 12.
Sorry, I completely forgot.
That's okay. Hourly times 2,080 is the yearly, and then take
Okay.
yearly and divide by 12, give you monthly.
Budget is quite small now.
Are we allowed to make daycare like babysitter? Does that count?
How realistic is that? Even a babysitter,
Most babysitters charge like 15 to 20.
all right, but even at $1,000 a month, that's $250 a week for daycare. For 40 hours, what's 250 divided by 40? 250 divided by
Let's see.
Thank you.
40-hour work week. That's only $6.25 an hour, even for a babysitter.
Let's see.
The struggle is real. That daycare,
This is why grandparents are
That-
so important.
that daycare nut is hard.
I cut it out. That's not. That's not gonna work.
I think the kids need to get a job too.
Earn your keep.
Go be the Gerber baby and get a modeling contract.
Okay.
So David, did you also, make it to where the wife isn't looking? So what was your final number for?
3,813 a month.
Really?
3,813.
My math might be wrong somewhere.
Maybe mine is. How did you get?
I got 2,265.
Okay, let me redo the math. So
My math might be wrong though.
it's
What are you trying to figure? His annual salary if she doesn't work?
yeah.
45,760. Monthly is 3,813.
Okay, yeah, that's what
That's if she doesn't work. You lose her
It's not
income.
working.
She is not working.
Not working.
She's being a housewife.
So it was 3,813.
This is why you wait to have kids.
No cents, just flat.
It's 33 cents.
This is why
Gotta
you
take
wait.
it out.
Very important 33 cents.
This is why you wait to have kids. I'm just saying. Like a couple of years until you have money. 2 kids.
And we haven't factored in taxes yet, right?
Taxes were taken out if,
Okay.
oh, we haven't taken into
Oh,
account
wait,
taxes
yeah.
if you take her income out.
Oh.
So that 3,800, you gotta deduct 22.9%.
So how did I do that? Would I just do minus 22?
No,
Or divided by-
multiply by .0, by 0.2290.
Wait,
Multiply by 0.2290, whatever his annual income is,
9,
and subtract that number from his annual salary.
oh, from the annual side. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I was about to say $873 is not, that's not livable.
So that's 10,492 is his taxes. 10,492, subtract 10,492 from whatever annual number you had for him. That gives you his net.
What was his?
10,492 is, subtract that from his gross, that'll give you his net.
Divided by, wait, 10? Wait,
Here, I'll put it up.
I'm so sorry. I don't like numbers, man. Mutual dislike.
What did I say, 2293?
You said 22.
2290.
2290. Is that divided by 2290?
So that's minus 10,479.
That's,
Gives you a net of 35,281 for just him.
Per year?
and then we,
Say again?
Is that per year?
Yes.
and we divide that by 12.
Divide that by 12. Is
940
2,940.
and 8 cents.
And for Edison, that's 8 cents.
I think, or less than 8 cents. Oh Lord. I think you had it right the first time. Oh no. I'm watching this fall apart before my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too invested. I feel like this is real life. Fighting for my life now.
That's what I wanted you to feel. It's working.
If the average babysitting or daycare costs in between 1,000 and 2,500, it comes out to an average of 21,000 per year. So I don't know if the wife is gonna make it. I'm still trying to get her a job. You know, I'm trying to make it work.
It's,
I agree. Maybe she could.
Lily, was your
daycare.
1,000 to 2,500 for 2 kids or 1 kid? 2, okay.
What is it, agency?
Okay.
If
Yeah.
she's a teacher, she gets free daycare
Where?
in schools.
School.
Yeah, my sister gets free daycare at school.
really?
She's a teacher. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't hear.
Oh,
Especially if it's a private school.
that's true.
If you're a teacher at,
But then you have to
day
count the price
school,
of private
you get
school.
free tuition for your kids.
Say again?
But if you, normally if they do that, you have to count the price of private school because they don't always give you free. But if you are a teacher, they do give you free childcare.
It also it is school to school.
But these kids aren't in school yet, so.
What if my wife works at the daycare?
Nope.
That
Good try, Hunter.
would have been a good loophole.
Thinking outside the box.
Now, you gotta figure out how to get daycare costs somehow.
Are we supposed to count time?
Are you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Morally,
10%. So 10%. How would I
On net or gross?
on that? Or is it on gross? So that's before taxes.
So that's on the 45,760. So 45,760 times 0.10
760
will give you an annual tithe,
times 0.0?
0.10.
Wait, what is it? What-
0.10 is 10%. So 45,7,
$457
4,000.
or I accidentally put in 4,000.
45,
5,
760 times .10 is $4,576 a year, divided by 12 is $381.33 a month.
Student loans.
That's like a whole paycheck.
It's 6. How much is it?
381.33.
381.33.
Oh, nice.
That's 10% tithe on his paycheck alone.
I'm just gonna do 381.
You can leave the cents off.
Yeah, I'll think.
Addison will be upset, but you can leave it off.
Anyway, that 33 cents.
381 for diapers.
Yeah, put it in the diaper fund,
We're buying them in Mexico.
making trips across the border.
That's gonna be
That's
me.
another cost.
It doesn't cost anything.
Is it just one student loan payment?
Say again?
Is it one or two student?
Just one.
Literally was in Mexico.
A little manageable.
We said food was around how much per month?
I put 600 because like groceries in general.
500, but I put 300 to kids under the age of 4 that are not under
Yeah, but there's a lot more. You need diapers and formula
Yeah, but
and
that's
they
not
milk
food.
the formula.
2-year-olds don't
You gotta
drink.
do.
2-year-olds don't
Oh, well,
drink formula.
No, you're
There was
right. I was
actually-
thinking like
There was a
babies.
company that they added sugar to the formula, so babies wouldn't necessarily get addicted, but they would become, well, yeah, you can get addicted to sugar. They'd sprinkle sugar in the formula, so that way you'd have to go out and keep buying more, so they'd just be addicted to it. I forgot what brand it was, but there was like a class action lawsuit on it.
Wow.
At some point, I'm gonna have to just drop the health insurance for me. Well, or
We're gonna drop dental, but we're gonna brush our teeth like very
well. We're spending $500 on toothpaste. Okay.
We're gonna drop vision, and we're gonna make sure the kids don't look at any tablets or screens or anything.
Oh,
Eat a lot
absolutely
of
not.
carrots.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Not
think
to
of a
remove
phone
them.
bill.
Oh yeah.
Phone bill for 2 phones, I would say.
We're using Cricket. Cricket Wireless, for sure. Mom and Dad's plan. Are we allowed to do that?
If you think it's reasonable, remember Cricket limits minutes and data.
That's
That's true.
not ideal. Mine for unlimited on Verizon is 45.
A
Are
month?
we allowed to be under
For
our
one
parents?
person, right?
I'm on a.
Not if they have to pay for it.
But I mean, if
You have
do
to pay
2
for it.
people, Can you,
You're,
make,
you're married now, you're on your own.
can you make a family plan
David.
off 2 people for
Yes.
a phone bill? Okay.
Yeah.
No more doom scrolling.
Oh, we're cooked. Can one person, would it be cheaper for one person to get unlimited data and the other to have limited data?
No, because then you just trade the phone.
Well, no, just don't be on your phone all the time. That's what I would do, and I'll just connect to Wi-Fi.
Are we allowed to have
I'm
free
just
state
saying.
Free what?
State insurance?
State insurance? For like health insurance? No.
But would that technically be cheaper? Like, I'm being serious.
A little bit.
Okay.
Do we have to pay for Wi-Fi at our house, or
It depends on whether you want it or not.
Oh my word.
I'm going to hotels.
Are you gonna stream anything, or are you gonna?
we don't got time for
We
that?
can have.
We don't have, we have kids, we don't have time for that.
Yeah,
We have libraries. They got computers. Well, we good.
That's their screen time to going to the library.
Well, I mean, or you could just take them to the library. They don't need screen time.
Yeah, they just make them read books.
Think about your life at home now if you didn't have Wi-Fi. What would that be like?
Oh.
Vastly more productive.
I
Oh
agree.
my gosh,
Actually,
yeah.
it would stink, but that's why I'm working.
But you wouldn't be able to game with your friends all over everywhere, right?
Right.
be
Well,
fair,
that's
well,
two
One's in
kids.
the Marine Corps,
Yeah, wait.
one's in California, one's in Texas. I still play with Aiden, but
The other one doesn't.
That's why you have kids, so you can play with them.
guys,
I'll be
we
a
have to
good
grow
dad.
up now.
No
We can't-
Netflix, no Amazon
No.
Prime, no,
We have YouTube
We have
It's free.
DVDs.
but how do you get it?
I'm so thankful.
on the phone.
If you have unlimited data.
One person does. Just saying. And there's free stuff on the side of the road. That's all I'm saying.
And you're gonna watch it on a screen this size, right?
Hey, I'm just saying.
There's choices to be made here. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I'm so appreciative to still be under my parents' household.
Go home and tell them.
If I was before, I definitely am now.
Go home and tell them that, they'll appreciate it.
Yeah. Every kid should take like one of these classes in first grade just to get a little grasp.
I did this in high school in my sophomore year. It was either freshman or sophomore year. But instead of us being given a random wage, we picked it out of a hat just to show how random life could be. So we picked out what job we had and then how many kids we had if we had kids. I ended up, my husband was a doctor, so
Lucked out. Well, medical debt.
we were making.
So you didn't have to make many tough decisions.
Oh, not at all. My husband was a doctor, and I was making I was making 45,000. So it wasn't much, but with our combined incomes, I had so much left over.
45,000 and 450,000. They kind of balance out, you know.
I will say, after I did all the math, I still have $847 to work with.
After you
There's-
factored in all.
There's no way you have everything then.
I know. So I have health insurance $650, renter's insurance
Do you have like
17.
outings?
I have not gotten gas yet.
Yeah, gas is a number.
So how would I calculate that? Like, what's the average? Like,
I think we said the average was
what's the mileage for 30 minute, for a 30-minute drive? What's the gas mileage like on average?
Did we have a number, Lily, for gas?
I think we said three.
Probably be 20 miles.
We said 300.
300 a month, maybe?
All right, that's not horrible.
I
mean,
put like 200 since it's not as long as
Depends on what
He needs a
we're
car with a
driving.
really good gas mileage, right?
We're getting a Honda Civic.
Did you include irregular costs?
Auto repairs, do you have your emergency fund? Do you have
That's
Christmas,
what I
birthday
had.
gifts?
Gas was 300, right?
Yeah.
Emergency fund is gonna be tough.
300.
You need $1,000 emergency fund.
That's not
I just spent $400 on my car yesterday that I didn't anticipate.
Dang.
Not $1,000. Certainly not $1,000 a month, right? Just.
No, $1,000. You need to set aside money to have $1,000. But
Okay.
he also, if you remember, wants you to have 3 to 6 months living expenses in a separate fund. Remember the
Yeah,
7
we
baby
didn't write
steps?
down- We wrote that down, but we didn't write down a number.
We didn't put a number
This is
down,
why
so
if
how much do you want to put in to start building that fund up?
Life happens like this in the whole field. Just so quick.
Do you have clothes?
No. So what would that be? Is that like, did we do that? Like in
We said 50.
the $50?
50?
A month for 4?
Really?
I mean, if the apartment
we're
has
That's
I'm
not
pretty
bad.
sure we said we were
washing
gonna go to
machine.
consignment shops and stuff.
We're going to the Salvation Army at this point.
Until you need a new set of hunting boots, which cost how much?
I gotta give up hunting. These? No, I'm not wearing them right now, but the ones that we got them from a
Even
friend.
those, Hunter, what are those? Justin's?
Yeah.
Honestly,
We
it's
don't
probably
talk
gonna be
about
more like $100 a month because you have children that are growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna buy clothes necessarily every single month, but it'd be nice just to have that to fall back on. What if you need like extra socks?
What's the age gap? Because
2 and
hand-me-down-
5.
They're 2 and 5.
Oh,
It's on the list, it's on the sheet, 2 and 5.
oh yeah. Wait.
Okay, so the
sweet, okay.
5-year-old is
Hand-me-downs.
getting 7-year-old clothing, and the 2-year-old's getting 5-year-old clothing. That's what we're gonna
And they're
do.
gonna grow into it.
We're gonna buy 2 really good belts, and they're both gonna keep those till they're 18.
And we're gonna have holes all the way down. down the... Hey, if it works, it works.
We're gonna have to give up hunting too.
Alright, so after
Yeah,
health
they'll be
insurance,
like
renters,
10%.
car payment, groceries,
How much did we say 3 to 6 months living?
3 to 6 months living expenses, whatever you can afford to start setting aside, it just needs to be something. I mean, 3 months living expenses with just your husband working is $9,000. 3 times his income. So how do you save $9,000?
We're gonna set aside little increments and hope that he's fine until we hit the mark.
Yeah,
Oh, hope is a dangerous word in this game.
I will say, the fact that the wife does basically pay for the.
Daycare.
I'm already committed, never mind.
Daycare?
Huh? For daycare?
Yeah, I don't know, never mind, it's.
No, it's more logical, because daycare is surprisingly expensive.
Yeah, if the average is 21K, it gets upwards of 36K.
They say it takes a village, I remember my neighbor.
You know, we didn't account for, how did we buy a sofa to sit on and a bed to sleep in? And a crib for the kids?
That's
and-
where that's when you look on the side of the road.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Clean it.
so we're risking diseases too?
Well, it's not diseases, it's just like bed bugs.
You don't want a mattress somebody else.
Oh, not I'm stealing that from my house.
You know-
I'm taking that from my parents.
Mattress without a bed frame, and that's gonna be the sofa as well.
Yeah, I'm
Just
taking that out of my
mattress.
house. I'm gonna be like, Mom and Dad, can I have this?
So you're probably not starting off with what your mom and dad have today. Is that a fair statement?
Absolutely not.
I think that's in one of the chapters that Dave Ramsey talked about, is reminders.
Maybe chapter 20.
You said we can finish this at home.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running
So
out
I'm
of time.
definitely not gonna be done today.
Lily, are you the keeper of the board for assignments, or who is? Addison, are you the
Oh, yeah.
keeper of the board?
Sure.
Just want to remind you that for next week, chapter 15 is due.
Can I have a dry erase marker and a eraser?
So we've been argumentative essay.
Do you need a spray, or?
With life of
I think I can just get. I
Oh,
just
you
need
need a
that
marker, I'm
marker.
sorry.
3 to 5 pages.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the 5 pages? The final paper?
No, chapter 15 is due next week.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
So
I was
we're
thinking
just
about
supposed
Life
to-
of Christ for some reason.
So we're just supposed to budget
For some
everything?
reason.
Just finish up your budget for anything you've forgotten. Take some time and think about it. Do I have 2 cell phones? Can I afford Wi-Fi? How do I save up for furniture? How do I budget something to replace furniture when it breaks? How do I buy my kids toys? How do I buy birthday presents? How do I buy my spouse something for Christmas? How do I buy the kids something for Christmas? Can I save up for it so none of this needs to go on the credit card?
Can
Right.
I enlist in the military? Because I think they have like programs to take care of your family if you're getting moved and deployed and all that.
Yeah, but not this time.
Okay.
Not for this exercise. I'm happy for you personally, but not for
Yeah.
this exercise.
Hunter, what were you saying is 3 pages?
The Life of Christ paper
Yeah,
should be
this is-
3 to 5 pages.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, only 3's the minimum? Oh yeah.
Well, it's due on the 23rd. We should probably do that.
Yeah, 3 pages. Should have done that in school. Thank you.
Mhm.
Do then budget paper, and then English, that's just an essay.
Yeah, that's an essay. Yeah, and it's not due till December. But an essay you can get out.
Do
December's
we
coming
have
up,
to take into
buddy.
account furniture because it's usually
Oh,
like gonna be a
December is
one
in less than
payment.
2 weeks.
An essay?
You said
Like,
it's
it's
just
not
in
monthly.
December.
But
That's
how are you,
Paying it off.
it's one of those irregular expenses that you need to save up for.
It's.
So you probably need to set aside something to replace or improve
Whatever.
what you have.
You ever read an essay in Spain?
Do we have a date night budgeted? Are we going out with friends? Can we afford to
Would that be a
go,
part of it regular?
What I was gonna,
furniture or date night?
Both, because it's kind of like an irregular. like-
Furniture is irregular, date night is gonna be should be a regular event monthly probably.
Could I say, this is a bit out there, but for the first few months, me and my wife, we both being very smart people, or at least we call ourselves
Logical.
smart, logical people, we throw out a lot of irregular costs and like save up a lot for a few months because logically no one's gonna do
And a
that for
mattress.
for like years. Like no one's gonna throw out date night, entertainment, all that for years. But could we just do that for like a few months?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's my plan.
But write it down what you're giving up, cause I want you to think through what I have to give up to make that happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
what I was gonna do, I was gonna factor the cost of, going out at least, every other week, make it like a big day of going out, or not a big day, but like going out to dinner, factoring the cost of that. And then I was gonna do like taking your kids out to the movies once a month, but they're 2 and 5.
They're not gonna remember
They're not
movies.
They're not gonna say.
Maybe a 5-year-old,
The
maybe.
park is free.
Trust me, if you get them a real nice
Facts.
plastic toy and like hype it up, they will remember the toy.
But a Happy Meal at McDonald's is like almost
Oh, we ain't
$6.
going to McDonald's, that's bad for me.
Happy Meal, you gotta make it look like it's made of gold. You gotta sell that thing like a sales.
But they have a playground at
I
McDonald's, was my
personally
point.
That is
gave
true.
I mean,
a
there are people out there
groceries
who
budget
think
of $600 specifically so we don't have to go out and eat.
Yeah.
So when your other married couple friends say, let's go do something, how are you gonna pay for it?
We can't.
They're better offer to pay.
Hey, hey,
I
you-
think that
hey,
was
you-
my
You're
friend
buying.
already.
You offered us to go out. You're paying for it.
No, really though, if we could cut back on expenses like with
That's
gifts
smart.
and stuff, by just like really making your kids believe, hey, it's not about how
$4.
valuable it is, it's how sentimental it is.
I mean, at that age, kids are satisfied with the cardboard box.
Yeah, like they do not want to
Literally.
play with the most expensive
If you just
stuff.
buy a fridge and give them the box.
But you know how much
Yeah.
a fridge is?
Yeah, but you need a fridge.
Just
Like,
buy
that's
a,
something
What
you're
else
gonna
is
buy
coming
anyway.
fridges?
buy a
If
pack
you,
of
if you rent, you
markers.
probably get a fridge with the rent.
That's true.
Yeah.
There we are.
there's-
My bad. I was thinking of like
Dave
a
Ramsey
house.
calls it rice and beans though, right? In some of his chapters, he said, we're gonna live on rice and beans so that we can afford to pay for this stuff without putting it on a credit card.
Yeah.
A credit card is not an option for any of this stuff.
Mhm.
And that's part of the point here.
You know, fish is really good priced right now.
Especially if you catch it at Smith Mountain Lake.
I think I'm
Cook up
done.
some striper.
Are we allowed to count, like, say he does like side jobs, but they're not like
That's realistic.
taxed?
Okay, that's illegal.
No, it's not, if it's
Under
cash.
the table?
Yeah, that's
Under the
illegal.
table, that's not illegal.
That is. That's called tax
That's
evasion.
why
That's
it's called
illegal?
under the
That's tax
table.
fraud.
That's why
Never
it's
mind.
called under the table.
Disregard.
I didn't know that was illegal.
I'm one to talk, I get paid under the table every time.
But that's
I babysit.
babysitting. Babysitting's kinda different.
That is true.
It's just like a random night of babysitting for the family.
What if he just hits the casino every
Yeah.
once
Dude,
in a
if,
while?
And then
listen, if
loses all
we
his
hit
money.
big,
Like, I
I'm
don't remember the
kidding.
government.
We're gonna
paying
tithe and
babysitters.
go to the casino.
Here we go. Hey, listen, I'm gonna bet all my tithe money on the casino, and if I make it big, I'm kidding.
All right.
That was a horrible joke. I'm sorry.
Anybody have any questions on how to finish this up?
No, it's gonna take a lot of thinking.
Just think about it.
I did it already.
If you are giving something up, make a list of what you gave up. Write down some of the things the specific choices that you had to make in order to make this budget work. Because that's the whole point of this exercise, is what do these decisions look like? What are these priorities and what's important to you? And what did I have to give up in order to have something else? And when you do your premarital counseling, at least if you get married in this church, these are some of the things that they'll go over with you, is how do you and your spouse, do you agree on the things that I'm gonna give up? Hunter mentioned some things he was gonna give up. What if his spouse doesn't agree with that? Now what do we do?
You talk a lot and just come to a conclusion. It's a lot of talking.
I enjoy this exercise, obviously. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
I'm like making a list of things I gave up, and I was wife's job.